Ash Night TV, joined by manager Steve Cunningham after 3-2 defeat at home against Worksop Town. Steve, defeat on the cards, but a really strong performance from the lads.
Yeah, disappointed with the result. As you can imagine, we're at home and we've lost against a very, very good opponent today in terms of where they sit in the league. But in terms of performance level, I thought we were a better team. And they might have a different look in it. But congratulations to Craig, because they've put a fantastic squad of players together and they've had a great start to the season. But I thought we went toe-to-toe with them, and for large parts I thought we were the better footballing team today. I think they've give us a bit of a compliment, because last year it was a bit of a battle, two teams. It was more of a direct physical game. But I went to watch them on Tuesday and at Worksop against Prescott, and they played some fantastic football. I've come away from there. I've done all my tactics on Thursday at training to deal with Terry Orkridge and Vaughan and that, and they've not even played. So I think they've probably thought about the pitch from last year, not seeing what it was going to be like this year. And on the road, they've obviously maybe just gone a different way, and it was working for them. They're quite physical. They're quite a physical side and direct. And I thought they were a lot more direct in the first half than I was actually expecting. But then, to be fair, I thought we played some good stuff. But then, individual mistakes, and every manager says this, because I laugh. Because every time someone loses a game or they concede goals, every manager in our league comes out and says the goals are poor and we give teams goals. And I laugh because I've said it myself. And I'm going to say it again. We seem to have to really work hard for our goals. And, you know, Daz has wrestled 2 or 3 people, except for maybe they'll look at the first goal that we scored right on half time. They'll be angry with that, because the gap in 1 minute to go, where we've been able to slide a player in the 18-yard box and get a shot off, they'll be disappointed with that and they'll expect better. But then the second goal that we've scored, other goals that we score, we have to work hard for them, but the goals were just like a charity case at the moment. I feel like we need a charity number, because the amount of charity goals that we give away is scary. And we've give a good side goals there in moments where we were in control of the ball. You know, Lowy's had the ball there, we tried to play our patterns. There's another one where Louis White and Jack, the third goal, Jack McCourt's got it. We're in good positions, and that's not me digging my players out, because that's not what I'm trying to do, but those players had the ball and we've conceded from that action. Now, if you come away from a 3-2 loss against Worksop, who are one of the favourites to win it with Macclesfield and the resources they've got, you're sort of coming away at 3-1 at one point in the game and thinking, how? Because I thought we were the better team, and the goals we're giving away are criminal. But then I feel sorry for them Worksop, because they've played Saturday, Tuesday, done a 7-hour trip to Norwich the other week, then played Saturday, then played Tuesday against Prescott, and they've come here today. So they probably weren't at their best, but they've scored 3 goals away from home, so it shows what a good side they are. So you can't take it away from them. I just feel like with the ball, we were the better team. We've played some good football, and we've been done just by individual mistakes, and that's the frustrating thing for me today.
But it's a plus 26 goal difference now for Worksop, so they're scoring and not conceding. We scored 2 against them. Darius Esai, superb as always, given Player of the Month by the Sports Club for September, and bagging 2 again today.
Yeah, I mean, on your first point of that question, they've scored goals galore, but yet they haven't cut us open today with loads of chances. They have come from us having the ball and giving away the ball in that action, and that's the disappointing thing. Jordan Easton has had a save to make. Now, I'm not saying Tommy Taylor's had loads of attempts to save.
Neither have, to be fair.
No, and when you look at that, that's 2 good teams. You're not going to get 15 chances each, and it's going to be a barnstormer. It's going to be individual mistakes. It's going to be who takes the chances when they do come. They were clinical, by the way, because the 3 chances they've got, they've took them. But they're very strong on set pieces with balls in the box, and fair play to Burrows. He's took one of our balls, which we're not happy about. But when you score a hat-trick, I suppose you've got to let him take it.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Because it doesn't happen often. But,
no.
You know, we'll charge him for that.
Absolutely.
Or we'll pinch one at theirs when we have the return leg.
Or just send him an invoice.
But, no, and when you've got someone like Burrows who's in form and the balls are coming to the box, you know, and we said we've got to stop those type of actions in the game, and unfortunately we didn't, because it come from us having the ball, giving it away. They've whipped in a great ball, and Burrow's done what he does. So yeah, so they have been scoring goals, but we did nullify them. I thought defensively, I thought Sam Baird, Sean Newton, I thought Josh Doherty was excellent, Berkey was excellent. I just feel like it was a really good tight game, and the small margins have been the difference. But then a real positive, which is the second part of your answer, sorry, to your question, is Darius Sai. He's coming off the back of being selected Player of the Month, and rightly so. And he's led the line really well. And when you think you've got Gilly and Tom Denton to come off the bench as well, Darius, he's really keeping that number 9 shirt himself at the moment. And, he could be on 15, 20 goals from the start of the season. I really believe that. So I think for me, mate, loads of positives today. I think the performance really warrants the lads to keep their heads up when they walk in the clubhouse. Individually, people like Darius, Josh and so on. But we move on to the next one.
Obviously, changed captains today, Gaffer. Benny giving the armband. What are the thoughts behind that?
Yeah, just a nice tribute to Benny's family. He's got a special guest here today, his Nana. She's over from Portugal. Benny flies back with his Nana on Monday. So yeah, just a mark of respect for Benny and his whole family. And we hope he takes the time to just relax a little bit now, because he's away from Monday just for 10 days. And from everyone at the football club and all the dressing room, we send our love on his travels.
And obviously, mostly on Tuesday night, Manchester Premier Cup, reigning champions as always. 17 times the Robins have won it last at Boundary Park. Nathan Lowe raising the trophy for the Robins. It's going to be a good game at Mosley. Probably a local side, the closest we could probably get, but a good side to have.
Yep.
Fishy's got them playing good football.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use the old Ten Hag sort of excuse at the moment, but we won a trophy last year, didn't we? So I've been successful, haven't I, already? But no, listen, we want to do well in that cup. I know that the keyboard warriors, or the certain fans who do support me, by the way, make comments on social media about FA Cup exits and not picking your strongest team. But on Tuesday we'll be going strong. We'll be giving lads minutes. The chairman has told me he really would like me to go and try and win that game and try and retain the trophy, because it does mean a lot to the club. So yeah, I think, on Tuesday we're playing a local rival in terms of geographical area in Mosley. I know Fishy really well. And I'm looking forward to see. I've not come up against him for years, to be honest with you, in the dugout. So that'll be nice. And hopefully there'll be a big crowd. It's a game they'll want to win. We're the higher division, but we'll be going there with a full strength side, with a squad to pick. The same squad today will be on the same team sheet on Tuesday night. Sean Newton will probably take that game. And apologies for maybe my absence. And that's not that I'm taking it lightly, but I'm giving Sean the experience and the opportunity to manage the team. He did it last year, and then I always just come in for the final and try and take the glory if we get there. But no, I've got a game that I'm going to watch on Tuesday. We've got Lancaster next week now, which is a big game for us. So I'll be, without sort of sounding disrespectful, I've just said I'm going to be looking forward to seeing Fishy, and I've just obviously lied. But no, I probably won't be. I'm going to let Sean take that one. The team and the club are looking forward to that one, and hopefully it'll just set us up on a bit of a journey that we can maybe retain it. There's a lot of good sides in that cup competition. You've got Radcliffe, you've got Curzon Ashton, your Avros, your Wivenshaws, there's Berries. There's that many good teams. FC United, Hyde. They're all good sides in it, aren't they? So yeah, if we can win the trophy this year, it'll be because it's against some top teams. And but look, Mosley, it's a tough game in its own right. So let's try and concentrate on winning that one first.